Hey folks, we're tracking a little bit of rain tonight way west of the valley. We showed you this before, these storms, and there's just a couple of them firing up over the mountains, and that's about 140 miles or so west of Rio Grande City. More impressive stuff up around Del Rio. In fact, that's a severe storm in Mexico west of Del Rio right now, and you can see a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for areas north of Del Rio up into kind of southwest Texas and into the Big Bend back here. We've got to watch this stuff to see if it can keep moving eastward through the nighttime hours tonight and maybe survive into the western part of the valley. We zoom in on the valley right now. You see there's nothing overhead at all. It's been a very quiet weather day across the region. But look what happens on Future Track. Future Track suggests that through 10 o'clock, even 11 o'clock, it's quiet, partly cloudy skies. But then, at least this model suggests, here comes the stuff into Zapata County by about midnight, and this would suggest a pretty strong storm right over Falcon Lake. Pushes eastward by 2 a.m. Now, this model's the outlier. They don't all say this. In fact, most of them say by the time it gets here, poof, it's gone. It hits that cap, the cap, the thing that gets rid of all the thunderstorms. This model, though, says some of the stuff might just hold together. We're putting a small chance of that happening in the forecast all the way by 3 a.m. into Camarillo-Willacy counties, and by the time it gets to the coast, it's gone. It's just showers. And the question is, will it die back here, or will it hold together all the way over here? At this point, more than likely, we think it's going to die before it gets into most of the valley, but it's something we have to watch tonight just to make sure. There's a slight chance that stuff could hold together as it gets closer. As we go through the day tomorrow, I think spotty showers are a possibility, but you don't see much. I think it's just partly sunny skies and maybe a brief isolated shower, but probably not much more than that as we head into the daytime hours tomorrow. So if you look at your rain chances, we got a chance tonight, and then during the daytime tomorrow, just a slight chance, and then tomorrow night again, we're watching for stuff to maybe sneak out of the mountains. But then when we get to the weekend, Friday night, Saturday, look at that. We go up to 60% for Saturday and then taper it back off Saturday night as a pretty good little upper air storm system moves into the region. We'll show you that in a second. These are current temperatures right now. We're looking at 90 West Lakota and McAllen, 80 at the beach, 87 in Brownsville right now. Tomorrow's highs are back in the 90s every place but the beach, about 82 at the island. Everybody else again in the 90s. The normal high now is up to 90, and we should stay above that, but Saturday with the extra clouds and isolated shower, we could be a little bit below average. So what's going to cause the weekend rain? Not the fronts. Look how they stay to the north. That's not an issue, so just breezy and humid tomorrow. But watch late Friday. See that big L that shows up off to the west? That's going to dig into Texas over the weekend and trigger big-time thunderstorms north of us. I think for us, there's a chance. There's a decent chance, 60%. But the biggest rain should stay north of us and then hang out north of us all the way into Saturday, into Sunday. And then we could still see spotty stuff here. But notice we're on the southern fringe of it, kind of looking up. So the question is, can we build that stuff down into the valley? Right now, we're putting about a 60% probability that it makes it this far south. Tonight, then, partly to mostly cloudy, maybe a stray shower thunderstorm way out west. We'll see if that stuff can work its way into the valley before it completely dies. And then tomorrow, back to 93. Can't rule out a brief shower. Southeast winds about 10 to 20 miles an hour for tomorrow. Here's a look now at the next 3 days. First, and a better chance of rain on Saturday. That's the best chance of the week. And then still leftover stuff on Sunday, even into Monday. Next week is a big question. Another big low we showed moving into Texas. Some of the models hold it in Texas through much of next week. But the newest computer stuff just coming in this afternoon suggests that the low does finally lift out. And if it moves away, that'll push drier air back into the valley for the middle part of next week. Watching tonight pretty carefully, and then the chance of rain goes up again on Saturday. That's your updated First Warn 5 AccuWeather forecast.